alone, stage 2 did not disappoint. We had some banger matchups, including Donk absolutely farming the competition with a 2.27 rating across all of his maps. Straight up video game numbers. So today I wanted to break down what this dude is doing in order to just pop off and go insane every single game. So we're going to watch his match against BetBoom, MIBR, as well as his final matchup against 9Z as well. So I'm really excited to see what he was doing here. Let's pop off here. Starting off with Pistol. This is his first round of the major, right? Sometimes players have nerves. They're getting a little tensed up. Donk gets popped on B here. They make the correct read and he's just bouncing. He's waiting for his fights, pivoting here, waiting for the info. And look at this. I mean, how easy does it get when you've got two dudes with their back? And I want to point out something crazy here. Donk puts in so much heavy lifting with this repositioning because it makes it very confusing for the T's like to know where he's going to be. So I think he gets spotted there. I think, yeah, Magno spots him initially. So he's coming to his teammates. Yo, you know, he's E-box pillar, E-box pillar. So Donk knows that and doesn't stick around there too long and really confuses the attack. And you see, this is the difference. That's kind of how we play, right? The way Zontix is aiming, that's how we play. Those are the nerves I'm talking about. Tanir as well, gonna whiff here, not hit very many shots. But all that good pressure actually unlocks Donk and allows him to really activate. If his teammates were able to just get 1 or 2 kills there, that round is the cleanest one ever. 5 kills for Spirit, 0 for Bait, because they or BetBoom, because they have such a strong setup here. It's actually disappointing that his teammates couldn't do more there. All right, let's go ahead and hop into a really pivotal, a really important round. We're gonna skip forward here. So to put this into context, Spirit's been struggling a little bit. If you see the way this game was going, this is round number 9. BetBoom are sweating Spirit out because they actually started to claw back in this game a little bit, forcing Spirit to save a lot. Donk is only 5 and 3, which if you know Donk numbers, pretty lackluster, honestly, for Donk, right? So what's going to happen here? He's playing his classic spot in Con. They don't have much map control, but they get a good read that this A exec is coming in. Boom, smokes come up here, and this is something that all of you guys can implement. All of you guys could utilize inside of your gameplay. He's going to clear Con first, but then jump up here for some information. And you see, he does it the first time without making any noise. Flash comes out. He's still kind of worrying about a lurk or something. Boom, spots 2 kills, easily frags them. He does do his classic Donk over aggression here, to be honest, which obviously isn't good. But hey, if you're just instantly snapping your fingers and 2 of the dudes are dead on the other team, I think Spirit is perfectly happy with that. So I like, honestly, great mechanics. He's so good, but these are 2 rounds where him just being in a good position, doing some sort of gimmick, allows his team to actually activate properly. Imagine he just respects the smoke there. He doesn't really go for that type of play. Plays back here. Sure, he's doing his job, but like he's not winning rounds for the team. A lot of us, we try to play safe, but then we end up just not doing anything. So sure, you didn't lose the game for your team, but you also did not win it. We're going to fast forward here to the next round. Yeah, this is the next round. And you see, again, Donk's having a decent game. He's starting to get back into it. He's starting to see what's going on here. And Spirit kind of fish out that this is a fake, right? This isn't too convincing, especially with that nade blow up and play. The idea is to catch somebody out. They throw a defensive smoke as well, which is cool. But Donk kind of understands in this moment that this isn't right. Yeah, man, good A fake, right? We don't see anything. We don't hear anybody. They're still holding for lurks, but he's not too concerned about it. Zontix takes pressure out mid, and instantly that's going to mean Donk is just swinging. Even nades here if anyone's close. Love to see that. He's just so confident when he peeks. Bang. And I mean, the icing on top of the cake there. Even if he dies, the guy is dead. And something Spirit does so well with Donk is, of course, they tell him just go kill. But they set this guy up so incredible so that he has the ability to go crazy. You saw him pistol around that 3B setup right there where he's shooting people in the back of the head. This kill here where even if he dies, that nade's landing right on top of the dude that he's fighting. I mean, even that round they're running out Palace. Nobody's running out Palace looking this direction because the teammates on site are bringing so much good pressure that both the Palace guys are looking this way. It's very hard to instant trade him. And hey, I want to point out something here. Donk gets absolutely sat down. You don't see this too often where Donk actually has the read on this guy. But still, it don't matter. Dill does. Humbles Donk. Humbles him hardcore here. Look at that. Bang. And that's the thing. All these teams in the major that are good players. They're absolutely insane. So you can't sleep on anybody. You can't sleep on anybody. So let's go ahead. Go to another highlight round here. Donk actually gets some really good space. And what are they doing? They're doing a double A ramp push. Again, being set up by his teammate. Tanir does so much heavy lifting. He's probing. He's getting the info so that Donk can get the free trade if things go wrong. They kind of both jump up there, make the same pathing, which is not good. But yeah, they're vibing. Donk kind of understands at this point as well that the A split's coming in. And look at this reposition. He doesn't just sit ramp. This kill right here, again, not as easy as he'd hoped so, but it's just free because of that little repositioning from here, boom, all the way to here quietly. Sneaky play. Everyone thinks he just holds W and runs around, but like this, again, Magno is not a noob. He's trying to reposition and get there, and Donk just owns him, humbles him. You know, see this round eventually comes to a close. He's just spamming through the smokes, even hits him a little bit, softens him up. So much pressure, man. This kid's just so tough to play against. So tough to play against. And that's already CT half, you know. A quiet little 13-5. No real crazy highlights, you know, a lot of 2Ks, just doing his job, but that's how you do it. Ooh, and you don't see Donk whiff too much, but even his whiffs lead to multi-frags, which is so funny. You know, when I whiff, the round's over because I suck. When Donk whiffs, he still gets a kill with it, which is hilarious. So funny. So I want to point out something with this. Donk is going to go sicko mode here. They're in a 4v4 situation. The problem is they don't have CT control. You see Zorte and Magnojez is retaking through spawn here. Dildez is actually containing. So Spirit understands they need either this space or this space. You can't plant on the site comfortably without any of this. You're going to lose the retake most of the time because you don't have good footing. So what does Spirit do? I'm not sure who calls this, but look at 3 players. They instantly start getting ready to pop through the smoke here. And I think Zontek's actually big balls it. Does he? No, he's waiting on the edge of it. I think he might be sticking out though. Oh yeah, they're just going to run through. And again, they run through so Donk can trade. Donk is sitting here playing off the information of his team. Boom, somebody dies, perfect crosshair placement. Already looking to murder hole. So you can't have a player like Donk without selfless teammates that are going to set him up. And really good try on this clutch from him. And, you know, honestly, BetBoom are giving him free isolated fights, which could have made this possible. Ultimately, though, Flamus is very confident in himself and cleans up that 1v1. But that gets really scary when you're giving the man, the myth, the legend himself all those free looks. So, again, another retake situation here. This one gets kind of awkward. So, you know, they're scaling out on A. And honestly, these weren't the most clean situations. Donk is thinking about where to use the smoke. He's actually going to smoke deep CT. I want to steal that lineup, so I'm going to show you guys this. This is super meta. This is what every high-level player should be throwing. So he's going to line himself up in this Tetris position. Let's go back to him here. And he's going to put his crosshair as such. So 1, 2, 3, the middle brick, the second brick. I believe he's going to W tap. Yeah, that looks like a W tap at the top of that brick. Look where the smoke is going to land. Bang. Expert spectating here. Right here deep in spawn so that the CTs, they are now stuffed. This just gives you this space for free. Boom. Ts can now take control. This is the meta CT smoke. You guys that are throwing this CT smoke right here are noobs. You're trolling. You got to be extending it out here so that you can take the space if needed. Very, very important. Very, very good to throw. And you see, he actually takes the space with his own smoke here. Teammate dies planting the bomb. He sees nobody runs through with the flash. He obviously knows somebody is spawned. I do think he was playing a little too bait heavy here. Maybe that's the whole idea. Magic's is on low HP. I'm not sure what was calmed, but maybe Magic is like, hey, if I die planning, just trade me, please. Because then eventually, I'm not sure what Flamus is doing. I think he was sleeping or something. There's no world that you don't kill the bomb planter here. I actually wanted to see this. How do you not kill Magic's planting the bomb? So confused here. I was so confused watching this. Which, by the way, guys, we watched this live. Dude. Donk actually threw off the guy's crosshair so bad there. We watch these games live every single day on twitch.tv/KojiMoCS. Shout out to all the people attending these co-streams. But dude, just active gameplay. He's not walking. He's peeking as far as he can on these fights without actually making noise. That is a skill every single person should be training. Peek aggressively without making noise. He knows the exact limits that he can press that without. Dang, he's just always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And again, even if Shiro dies there, he's shooting a guy in the side of the head. And this fight, the guy is sitting here shooting his teammate playing the bomb. He kills. His teammates do so much heavy lifting. And with him mastering these mechanics, it's no wonder this guy is one of the best in the world. That's all I wanted to show from this game versus BetBoom. Again, he's very familiar with these opponents. This is a CIS team. He actually is best friends with Magnojez, so you can tell he just had a solid read on him and absolutely popped off. Let's go ahead and hop into his next game that he played now. We're going to go into this game a little bit more blind. We didn't actually end up watching this one on stream for the major co-stream, so I'm going to skip through here and we're just going to observe. I want to know what happened because, spoiler, Donk actually had a lifetime game. And already I'm seeing a change up here. You don't see Donk setting up his teammates too often. This might be a counter strat they had or something. Oh, it had to have been. Tanir's ready for the HE grenade too. Wow, you don't see this a lot. It's a good little flash lineup that comes right through window here. So they're blind, they're getting chunked by the HE grenade. That's the point of that strat. Really sick. So again, Donk's just going to be owning them here, doing a setup with his teammates. Dude, how many kills, guys, does he get to a guy with his head turned? This major, he's just getting set up like Chris Paul's on his team, man. It's dishing out the assist everywhere. Peek aggressively. I'm not sure why he's peeking like that, because he has a teammate in market already, but cool. Easy. Good stuff. Good stuff. So it looks like here they're just going to take easy mid control. Again, kind of... this is actually so important. This is a detail that people need to understand. This mid control carries this retake or this situation so hard. He sees nothing underpass. They see nothing top mid. I assume that boxes has already been cleared. They're not too worried about it if they're clearing underpass like this. So then when they go into this A-hold, they're not concerned about their flank, which goes a long way. I guess they did smoke off underpass, make it a little concerning, but again, a really good note is they're always throwing this defensive smokes down. Guys, these are the go-to way to play. It sets up the team really good because if you're MIBR, it's just harder to scale out here if you're running on site. You're worried about somebody hiding in there, rotates coming in spawn. Makes your life very, very difficult. Very tough. Boom. Game kill. He gets blind, so he falls back. Good decision. He also has an HE grenade he can use if he needs to. There it is. Nading open the smoke default. Here's the guy stabs and just confidently fights him. If you're ever going to take anything from Donk, it's just how certain he is in these fights. How confident he is with everything. And speaking of confidence, he's here by himself on A. You are completely alone. You need to be confident. Your goal is to get yours if you're this committed on site, which not a lot of players can get away with this because at any point LNZ could lurk at Palace and just own him. He's kind of assuming with that smoke up that's not going to happen. It's kind of a tactical read, a gamble, right? A tactical gamble he's taking. And now his teammate actually comes in here as that smoke is fading. Really important note here. Spirit have great timings together because Shiro picks that up, so Donk doesn't even have to worry about that. So even better, even better. Great off angle here. Boom. Kill with the guy to the side of his head. Instantly snaps and kills him. Amazing. Tries to spray down as well. Always looking for the next fight. Always. He tried to jump up there. If he didn't mess up that jump, probably gets an ace, honestly. But I love that movement set. Again, something you guys should try to replicate. Shoot. Jump up here, keep fighting. Really aggressive movement set you can implement. So again, he's playing his stairs position here. Let's see what happens. He spots somebody throwing nades from ramp. He's really worried about this column lurk though. And the position he's specifically holding is right here because I've seen time and time again teams in the major playing this lurk spot hiding. And then they pop out all of a sudden to kill the guy on stairs when he starts shooting their teammates. So definitely something that's a common denominator in these games. Boom, he gets the palace kill. You see there's actually an underpass lurk happening, and good on Klim. Klim actually sits Donk down and makes that ego, uses his ego against him. So that's very nice of him. It's just like, dude, this kid, it's like you're watching someone play with wall hacks and aimbot at the same time. Never in my life have I seen someone so just mechanically gifted and insane. So yeah, he's just playing basics, bro. It's just, he's better, he's faster, and he's always ready for this fight. Always ready. Boom, shot to the side of the head and just instant transfer. I mean, I want to show you guys this from Klim's POV. You got to feel for these guys. You have a scout, you're playing up close here. Dude, it's like a walking aimbot. A walking aimbot out here. A lot of teams, you'll see the strategy is to try to go B a lot of Mirage to avoid Donk. Like, that really is. Going into A is not usually the best idea. Boom. Okay, he shoots. And then instantly bounces out here. Is he gonna... No, he stays in the spot. Plays off his teammate's contact, maybe? Oh, no. He goes in. That was crazy. That was crazy. Boom. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie. So his crosshair placement carries hard here. If you want to hit a highlight like this, you actually can. Like this out of everything I've seen so far is the most replicable. If you are in this position, genuinely just simplify the game and understand that if they're going to swing you, put your crosshair at head level and get ready to react. Now his reactions are just the fastest in the world. Oh, I love on the mechanical level. Do you see how every single fight he takes, it's instantly crouched down? He's standing and instant crouch down as well. This is the Donk slide. And actually in this game, he's egoing them super hard. Usually you'll see him crouching the opposite way, the counter strafe aspect of it, I guess. No, this game, he is egoing them hard and just accepting that he wants to fight. He doesn't care how many people there are. He will kill them, which is awesome to see. Like, he is fired up right now, man. He really is. Don't tell me another A round. MIBR. MIBR, you're going A? Are you just trying to feed this guy? What are they thinking? Donk was also activated because he had his coach Jab Jabich carrying as well, which if you know Jab Jabich, best coach in the game. So turns around, just good spray control, good movement. Oh, dude, come on, man. Like, how tough is it to hit this guy? Look from a third-person perspective on this. Look at this. Bro, he's dancing on them. He is dancing on them, bro. Holy cow, dude. I didn't know Donk knew how to do that. He's a good dancer, guys. He's a man of many talents. Many, many talents. And it looks like the rest of this half, he kind of just goes 1-1. Smoking off underpass here, ready. His teammates are holding top mid, so he can focus on the lurk. Again, this kill would be super easy. If they try to lurk out here with the teammate making noise on catwalk, super free kill for him. Oh, nice. You see, you go. What? What? Dude. Does he not get affected by flashes or something? No, but on the real, that is incredible composure. I think the closest thing you can get to replicating that type of drill would be in refrag using defender mode. Refrag is like a training service you can use, and using defender mode on there, you could start to replicate some of these situations. See, he actually goes in first that time. So this is a moment where he tries to entry in, and no matter how good a player is, if you have the angle advantage on somebody, there's not much that they can do. So I'll show you from Venom Zera's POV here. Boom. I mean, just good crosshair placement. Donk can be the best player in the world, but if he's peeking the angle close and you're holding it far, you will put him down. As long as you hit the shot, right? So, yeah, dude, I don't know how you beat this team. I genuinely don't know how you beat this team. I could see Spirit winning the major. Obviously, you have Vitality, you have Na'Vi, even Falcons that love getting second place. So, you know, you never know, though. You never know. You never know. Let's go ahead and see what's popping in the rest of these rounds. Okay, so he breaks up with the con smoke, fighting with a teammate once again. Very important note there. Always fighting with teammates. Oh, team's actually throwing here, which is frustrating because he has to fight Klim on a rifle, which should not be the case. So you actually feel for him here. His team gets rolled and he's just trying to bail him out, and good movement on Venom Zera, honestly. Good util, good movement, and they best him. And they still almost lose that round. Almost lost it. That's always my pet peeve. When we're playing an eco, my teammate feeds him a rifle, and now I'm fighting guys that shouldn't be on a rifle. I should be fighting pistols, and I'm shooting rifles. All right, just doing his job, spotting con. Ego's the molly. Very important. Why does he ego the molly, guys? Because a lot of teams just assume with that being molly, they're good to run out here. Nobody's going to peek them. So again, he's taking advantage of that concept and just trying to find that free frag, which his teammate Shiro ends up getting the kill, but he would have, which honestly leads to this frag as well, which is nice. Again, always think about the flank, always ready, just doing something. One thing I want you guys to notice about Donk is he is always having some sort of job. A lot of you guys, when I watch you play, you run around and you don't know what you're doing. You just sit in a corner and do nothing for half the round. You just like sit here and do this. Donk is always moving, jiggling, boom, here, there, blah, blah, blah. Now, you don't always have to be a hyperactive player, but at least understand what is my job every single moment. What is my purpose right now? What am I trying to accomplish? And honestly, CT side is just easy because he could start fighting like some of these fights on the dudes. Here, he actually gets hit by the smoke, but he was going to ego in front of that. You can see just the ego. And I don't think LNZ actually heard that because he should be much more aware of this than he is. Yeah, and Donk finds an easy frag and again, just gets traded eventually. Boom, by the Opper, so. All right, guys, as far as this MIBR game goes, that kind of gives you a gist of what was going on. We're going to hop into the best match, though, by far, and that is going to be him versus 9Z. Are you guys tired of Mirage yet? Because we have another highlight reel of a game. Let's go ahead and pop up here. We're going to go to some of his multi-frags here. We're just going to skip to this point in the demo. At this point, Donk is 3-3. Not a good start. 9Z is up. They're doing a really, really good job of limiting his impact. So what is he going to do to get himself back into the game? I want to steal his entry path in here. I'm really curious about this. Triple nuke. Run out. Where is he looking? Okay. Teammate splitting up short, so that's going to change his angles. Okay, interesting. He actually takes the teammate that was short. He takes his position. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess if there's nothing on site, might as well look for something. Dude. He's like, bro, there's nobody on B. I need kills. And just peeks out and, dude, destroys them. So easy. I mean, that's simple. Simple enough. Oh, it looks like we just have some fast kills here. Is he going to run out? Oh, maybe they run at him. Oh, don't run at Donk, guys. Don't run at Donk. Look how he's playing anti-flash here. This looks like a read. A low-key kind of a read, maybe. Maybe not. But it's just a good protocol. Tanir's here. Donk's playing anti-flash. I'd hope Tanir is jiggling, but also him having bomb complicates it a little bit. So yeah, okay. Not playing anti-flash anymore. Feed him, man. He's hungry. Feed him. Feed him. And you see the next round, Donk actually gets countered a little bit. So they were doing a good job of making sure he couldn't do much this game. It was definitely back and forth very early in the match. So he just putting some pressure in. The CT smoke, you see how hard this is to actually get impact here? It really limits what you're able to do, and they're actually going to run through it, which honestly, I am not a big fan of because look what can happen. Boom, 1 kill, 2 kill, and then, yes, of course, Donk eventually trades it, but even gets stinked. Do you see how like hard it is to deal with that CT smoke when it's your own piece of utility? I think it just limits you so much on the positioning that you can take. Not a big fan of it at all. Not a big fan. Skip forward here. Oh, Donk's got the Mac 10. You know he's about to eat. You know he's about to eat. I'm curious about his pathing here. Oh, wow. Dude, low key, I like doing this pathing because what happens here, guys? What happens? I do this in pugs all the time, just not to the degree of this guy. Trust me, not to the degree of this guy. Look at from the radar. You got to think radar perspective. Mayern is rotating in here and he knows his teammate's alive on balcony, right? Teammate alive on balcony. So he's rotating in and mentally he has a clock. Now his teammate's about to go down, but he thinks they're up here. There's no world that dude is just randomly up here. So when he rotates in, he looks like a fool. He looks like a fool, but in what planet would somebody be up in your face like that? Don't tell me Donk ops. Yeah, no, Donk, you don't need that op. Or do you? Or do you? Subtle foreshadowing. Oh, you need it. You need it, bro. Let's see. Oh, post, but gets timing. Dude. And one small detail that people aren't going to pick up on here. Understand that he doesn't shoot as fast as he could here because he understands he's going to be inaccurate. So he jumps, he spots the guy, he understands that. But because he jumped in his landing, his inaccuracy is brutal. So he's going to wait till exactly the right time. He just got away with it. Just barely. Very important detail to note there, though. Yeah, you're an opper, bro. You're a real opper, man. Okay, this round he's going to be chilling top mid. I'm going into some of these blind guys. Like, this is cool inspiration. I love seeing players succeed. I love, like, watching this, like, skill, dude. It's so impressive. You can learn a lot from it. Okay, he's walking into all these angles. There he finally gives a good jiggle. I do want to note, like, if you're curious why some of these angles he's walking in, it's because he understands that one, like, they kind of already were clearing it a little bit. Like, somebody maybe he doesn't expect someone there, but more importantly, a lot of these he's farther from the angle. He's farther from the wall. So like this one he's not, so he actually has to hard peek it. But when he's peeking anyone here on short, generally you can get away with it a little bit more of just like walking in because you're going to see their elbow before they see you. Boom. You get the point. This wall is closer, so you can get away with walking in. You can't get away with walking into long range angles or close range angles when your opponent could be holding the long range. Okay, awkward, jumps around and just good movement though, man. Just good movement. Like he probably should die there, I'm not gonna lie. Like definitely a little unlucky that Max can't kill him, but oh my goodness, bro. I mean, it's just tough to hit that guy with all that pressure that's going on. It's not easy. Not easy at all. Eventually he's gonna get headshotted. So how do you beat Donk? You gotta hit shots better than him. It sounds simple, but why practically impossible, man. No, so you gotta throw a good detail against him. You gotta throw a good detail. Let's go ahead and skip forward here. Let's see what he's doing on CT side. We got a little bit of a pistol highlight. So they're actually gonna put him window. This is a little bit of a Joker setup. Put your star player in a spot they don't usually play, so that the 9Z, if they were going into this game with some prep, they're like, look guys, Donk's gonna play here. Okay, cool. Put a window and ruin all that prep that they had on the map. Very, very high level strat. Oh, wow. They just molly. He can still see here, though. Yeah, okay. So he was thinking about rotating. Dude, low key, this is so smart. I think he actually wanted to rotate, but some comm came in or off the radar, off of what he heard, the radar, something. Oh, this smoke maybe. Maybe off of the smoke. What is that signaling? This smoke is signaling that, hey, you know, we want to take jungle space, right? We smoke this off. Generally, that's a pretty good indicator that this space is what they're fighting. So I think he kind of snaps and realizes that, and that's why he turns around here. Yeah, definitely. I'm almost certain. Watching this back, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And he had a teammate that was there as well. No. He's not human. Bruh. Dude, is that real? That's just not real, man. Like, he's got to be cheating. I'm waiting for the scandal to come out, man. Donk has Neuralink in his brain to give him aimbot or something, bro. He's just confidently spotting here. They're up 10-3 against an eco, most likely. They're thinking. Just doing his job here, throwing some early util. You know, Donk throws a lot of early util as well because he mostly just wants to shoot. He wants to aim. Oh, dude. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. The difference between Donk and a lot of like level 5, 6, 7, 8 players is the level 7 player will just swing here. They'll swing and they'll keep going. They'll crouch right here and just shoot. Look what Donk does in the micro. I want you to watch his micro mechanics. Boom, shoot. He sees multiple people on his screen. He knows this guy could just double dink him and kill him. So he's going to naturally shift back this way. He's peeking with his D key, spots them, counter strikes with A while crouching to go back this way. Boom, boom. So look, now he can isolate these fights. He has a lot of power on this line. So much power. That is a classic Donk slide, and then he stands back up to refight. Now he's going to reset. You notice how he stopped spraying there? He's going to reset with 13 bullets now, and then look for his next opportunity, his next fight. He is not pressured here. He is actually loving this, but he's going to get power back. He gets power. He notices that this guy maybe is going to want to play aggressive, so he changes his angle so he's not fighting the same line over and over. He steps back, then waits for his next moment. It's just incredible how much power he keeps in those moments. There's not a moment where you think he's going to get overran. You're not worried for him. It's just so easy. It's so easy for him. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this map. He didn't have to do much. Honestly, team kind of carried as well. This is a really cool nade that you guys can throw. Good lineup. You just get in the break and toss there and then go around the backside. It'll do no damage to you. So you can pause the video for that lineup. Nade, go back into the break, and you're good. So you're just going to rotate in. 9Z kind of gets stalled out here with a molly, and he's just going to ego them. This is not a smart position necessarily, but it's just an ego spot. But cool. Let's go ahead and look at his last game against 9Z on Nuke now. Let's see how he closed out this series to make it to stage 3 with a crazy raid out. So here we have Spirit against 9Z on Nuke. He's going to hold for an A rush early. Kind of notices that nothing's happening, like nobody's running out. Dude, and instantly, he's just so smart. Instantly, he falls back. And look at Tanir. Tanir was going to go out here to support him. But what do they have, guys? A nice little yin and yang crossfire setup. Not to mention, look who else is coming back here. What an absolute banger read. Now, Donk's going to start hearing them. Guys, they're running outside, running outside. Just watch. Bro. And then look. So what does Hawassa do? He's trying to instantly trade, but then 2 other guys peek him. Not to mention Donk there as well, man. Like, just so incredible, the team play. That's what I'm saying. Jabich might be the best coach of all time, getting these guys to play like this. It's incredible. And this is all in the same round, by the way. This is still pistol round, so we're going to keep going here. See, it's a little messy. 3v2, like, you're still not worried, but oh, teammate goes down? Oh, dude, so smart. So smart. Guys, what is this dude thinking? Oh, if somebody was there, they would have just insta-swung me, right? They would have traded me. So what does Donk do? He waits. He milks the timing a little bit. Dude. And like the guy turns around. He does eventually, but still, it's just so intelligent, man. Doesn't force anything here. He's still like being methodical. Knows the last guy is down here in control. Now, I want you to watch this from DGT's perspective first. You're playing Donk here. Swing me, man. Swing me. Oh my, dude, he's a magician. He's a magician as well, dude. Look at this HE he throws. Oh my. So the point of that HE is to obstruct the vision of DGT, make it very hard for him to hit. And I promise you guys, DGT is not a bad player by any means. If he's playing against anyone else, he's probably dueling super heavy. And then his whole way to win this round with low time on the bomb is play, fight, jump out here. As soon as that nade comes in, jump, stay alive, play ring around the Rosie 9, you win. But when you play Donk, you have so much fear inside of you that you don't want to move. You think he's just going to wide swing you, right? It's so intimidating. It's so tough to play against. Yeah, so he kind of just gets some 1Ks here. Oh, dude, we already see the IQ of this kid. We see the IQ, man. He's just so smart. Sees these smoke walls coming in, so he's just going to bump it. Mess up their lineup. Make it so there's a little gap or something that forms. Amazing. Yeah, just completely ruin their smoke. Wow. So they throw another smoke wall. So that's 4 smokes gone already. So you know they're kind of playing for this outside space. No, don't tell me he fights. With a flash, though, you see? A flash comes in, he actually peeks with it. Wow, what the heck? He's getting so aggressive out here. Just zoning fight. Nah, dude, he finds a crazy gap here. And again, look in the micro. I'm going to slow this down because a lot of people miss out on this. Watch the micro of his fight here with his directional keys. Peeks out. He actually crouch peeks into it. So he stands up and then re-donk slides to get out. He gets a little greedy here because they're up 5-1, but if he wants to, he's instantly out. Instantly. Doesn't throw himself out into the open too much. Always. Jiggle there just to scare the guy. This is just scaring him. Again, pre-firing, because if he's there, he's going to be on those stairs. Just amazing. Amazing pre-aiming. I don't understand how he's so good at it. It's so impressive to watch. Oh, he even tried to trick shot the glass there. Imagine having this guy as your teammate. Oh, he's just confidently running in here. Psh, dang. That's Bomb, by the way. If Bomb could have got out there, like, maybe they win the round. But him just being so aggressive secures the round in a way. Oh, yeah, yeah. Off angle. Yeah, good off angle, too. Just so confident, dude. So confident, man. Oh, what is going on there? Hey, whoa. What is going on there, man? That's kind of scary. I'll tell you what's also scary is playing this guy, man. Playing this guy, dude. I mean, you got to feel for 9Z because they are an incredible team, bro. Ah, good reaction, guys. Good reaction. Do you see how there is more to Donk than just aim, though? There's so much good mechanics, good game sense. Like, teammates setting him up. Here, he sets himself up. Nade's open. He's kind of looking with his back. I don't like how long he kept his back there, but, you know, I'm not going to critique Donk too long. It's a little rough fight, but he's shooting the smoke as he's running through it. Again, the micro guys understand that the reason he's doing this is to blow open the smoke. When you shoot in the smoke, it blows open that smoke a little bit. So when things get messy here, watch. Smoke is getting blown open, giving him a little more vision than he normally would. That's the point. Oh, flash. Yes. Stewie 2K, baby. Stewie 2K. Come on, man. Oh, and he even knows last guy's in there. I don't know if I'm watching Stewie 2K or Donk, man. That's impressive. What I do know is that 90% of viewers who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you are at this point in the video, please do me a favor, hit that subscription button and join Notification Gang as well, man. I love all you guys out there in Notification Gang on YouTube. So let's go ahead and continue here. Oh, he's going to be ramped. Oh no, he's going to start lower. They have him all over the place. Just giving him dynamic starts, getting him super active. I love the IGL for this guy because I would just say, Donk, go kill. Oh, so okay, they do a little bit of tethered setup. Dude, look at this punish play. So they think that they can run down Zonix. Luchov sees this molly coming in or hears it, and he's like, oh, I got Zonix. I'm going to run him down. I'm going to run him down. Nope. You got Donk shooting you down there. And so instantly he's going to transition over here, try to get greedy. Oh, dude, look at the micro of this as well. Watch his positioning, guys. This is very, very intentional. He is going to sit up here and shoot up like on top of here, so instantly he can get out. A lot of players, including me, probably would jump up here, but then drop down and play on this side. So that is very, very interesting to see. Look at that. Bang. Just really perfect positioning for this fight, honestly. So he's shooting a lot of his bullets. He's running out of ammo. Oh, yeah. Gets him low. Think about nading him. Decides otherwise. Oh, you're low. You're low. 3 bullets. 3 bullets. Fakes the reload? Nah, you're cooked. What? Dude. I don't know how you break that down. I think you just gotta let that play. Dude, like, what? Ah, bro, that's just... You can't react to it, bro. You can't... Like, I don't think you can teach that, to be fair. Okay, W teammate, though, because instantly after a round like that, you think that Spirit would set him up. So, They're up 8-1. It doesn't matter what you do at this point. But to me, after, dude, he hits a crazy clip like that, I'd be like, Donk, our next strat is to get you active. We're going to go. But he's a W teammate. So what does he do? He does this little boost outside to punish an opper or someone crouching up here. Doesn't have to be the opper, but it could be anyone. Crouching man silo. This is a very cool play that you can run if you're a high level player. Punishes anyone thinking they're safe back there. Just gonna nade open the smoke. Like if you're a CS player, you know how tough these shots are too. It's not easy. It's just not easy, man. Okay, so we have a 2v1 here. Teammate on B and Donk's actually alone on A. Wow, okay. So they're playing split up here. You don't see this played like this too often. And players actually gonna tap the bomb, and Donk doesn't wait for his teammate at all. These are the things, again, you get away with being up 9-1 and with your name being Donk. They could go wrong. These are the type of things I wouldn't necessarily try to recreate inside of your gameplay, but when you're this insane, you can't blame the kid. You can't blame him. All right, so let's go over to T side here, see how he closes this game out. Just gonna run outdoor dry. Nothing crazy, right? Nothing revolutionary. Spots the guy back silo. Gonna run him down. Think he gushes the guy heaven. Yep. And cool, Donk. Cool. Got yours. Did your job. Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. And teammates actually clutched up too. It's just insane. Let's see how he ends this though. Let's see. So he's lobby lurking while his teammates are going out ramp here. So very spread from Spirit, which is interesting. And they almost get punished. But then what do they see? I'm going to show you because this is important context. Magic actually understands that there's a stack ramp here. They really got caught off by this. But they're coming out here. DGT actually does really good. Magic's still like, dang, what the heck? They're all ramp, dude. Like, I'm seeing so much pressure. So Donk and the team is going to run out here on A. He's holding for the heaven fight. Sees the dude running through. Gets the trade. Good on Luchov to even get one there. Instant reposition as well here. Instant. As soon as he can. Spots the player and it's that easy. And then leave it in the hands of your teammates for the easy clutch. Guys, this was an absolute banger of a performance from Donk. He is the greatest player live. Let me know down in the comment section below. What player would you like to see me review next? I'm going to be live watching the major for stage 3 in playoffs. Come join my Twitch stream at CodeJamoCS. I'd love to see you there. Appreciate all of you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.